This is John with Cruising Addicts. We took a tour of Nassau through Viator while visiting the Bahamas, and we are going to share our experience with you. Sit back, enjoy the video, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more great cruise content, and check out our website, cruisingaddicts.com. Happy sailing.
Scrolling through my screen, searching for a dream. Found a channel that's got me hooked on the scene. Cruising addicts taking me on a ride. From ship to ship, they're the experts, they're the guide. Sail away, come aboard this digital oasis. Cruise ship tours and reviews, they're taking us places. Port guides, destinations, is your excursion too. Cruising addicts, they're the ones making our dreams come true.
Our tour guide with Vacations in Paradise, Transportation and Tours was Isaac. He was very knowledgeable of Nassau, friendly and accommodating. He made the experience a great one that won't soon be forgotten. We were fortunate in that we booked our tour on a day of low demand, and because we were the only booked party, we had our own guide and vehicle for the day. Normally, larger groups would be toured in a van or a small bus. The tour cost $75 per person and lasts for about 3 hours. During the tour, we visited many sites in Nassau, and each tour will vary some. We will include a link in the description if you'd like to book this tour. Our first stop was the Queen's Staircase, where we had the pleasure of meeting and being toured by Clement, who is Nassau's island boy. Clement has a wealth of knowledge of the history of Nassau and the Queen's Staircase. If you have the opportunity to be toured by him, don't pass it up. He tours visitors for tips, so make sure you bring cash for tipping and also for shopping at the straw market at the top of the staircase.
Folks, good morning. Welcome to the Bahamas. Welcome to the Queen's Staircase. My name is Clement. They call me Island Boy. I'm one of those guys on TikTok and YouTube, even though they see me there. Bahamas experience. You could find true romance. So much to see, so much to do. Come along, I'll share it with you. Welcome. Now, folks, what you're looking at is not an arc of nature. All of this started in Virginia, Remington, Virginia, a very historical British territory in America. This tree here is the Bahamas national tree. It's called the Lictonwidi, in Latin, the tree of life. Lord Dunmore was an ex-governor, a slave master. He made the British felt that the French and Napoleon was going to attack the Bahamas. So the British funded him to build the forts. But instead, he went into West Africa, mainly Ghana, taking 600 women, men, and children, bringing them here and enslaving them and forcing them to hand-carve the South, using no dynamites, no explosives, just coal, chisel, and hammer, taking everything to the top. In the 1700s, there was nothing out there. And if you are passing by boat and you saw those forts, you would assume that this was sea and not land. An illusion the British used to protect their territory. Now, in case of an attack, which we in the Bahamas never got attacked, they missed us and ended up hitting Haiti, turning Haiti into a French territory. Now, in case of an attack, the governor and his family would go into the governor's mansion. This tree here is over 200 years old. It grows from the top coming down, finding its way to the deck. It sows into the rock like a sewing machine. It's called a banyan tree. You cannot cut it in Africa or India. It's sacred.
Constructed between 1793 and 1794, the Queen's Staircase was carved out of solid limestone by approximately 600 enslaved Africans. It was originally built to provide a direct route from Fort Fincastle to Nassau City, ensuring a strategic advantage for troops in the event of an attack. The staircase was later named in honor of Queen Victoria, who reigned over the British Empire from 1837 to 1901. Right next door, we visited Fort Fincastle, which is at the top of the Queen's Staircase. There is a straw market right next to the fort, and you can tour the inside of the fort for a few dollars per person. Built in 1793, Fort Fincastle overlooks the city of Nassau from Bennett's Hill. Shaped like a paddle wheel steamer, its design was intended to maximize the field of fire from its cannons. The fort was constructed under the governorship of Lord Dunmore, who named it after his second title, Viscount Fincastle. Originally intended to protect Nassau from pirate attacks, it was equipped with cannons that could fire shots up to 1 mile, a significant deterrent at the time. Today, visitors can explore the small fort, witness the original cannons, and enjoy panoramic views of the island from its terraces. Our next stop was the Bahamas Rum Cake Factory, where you can sample and purchase over a dozen different flavors of rum cake made right here in the Bahamas.
Hey guys, Rum Cake Factory in Nassau. It's me, Simon, again. I get John from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He's getting his. Make sure to come by and get yours. We got lots and lots of cakes for everybody, man. The sun, the sea, the sand, and the rum cakes.
Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, is not only famous for its turquoise waters and white sandy beaches, but also for its rich history encapsulated within its historic forts. These forts, mostly built in the 18th century, were primarily constructed to protect the island from pirates and invaders. Visiting these sites offers a unique glimpse into the colonial history and military architecture of the era. Our next stop was Fort Montague. Located on the eastern shore of Nassau, Fort Montague is the oldest fort on the island. Constructed in 1741 by British colonial governor John Tinker, it initially was built to defend against Spanish invasions and played a significant role in the history of the Bahamas. In 1776, it was the site of the first naval engagement of the American Revolution in the Bahamas, where American Marines captured the fort to secure gunpowder supplies. Although smaller than the other forts, Montague's remnants still offer historical insight into Nassau's past defenses. Nestled in the heart of Nassau, the capital city of the Bahamas, John Watling's distillery offers a fascinating glimpse into the rich history of Caribbean rum. Named after the legendary 17th century buccaneer John Watling, the distillery is often referred to as the Spirit of the Bahamas and has become a must-visit destination for both tourists and rum enthusiasts alike. Visitors to John Watling's distillery can enjoy comprehensive tours that provide insight into the meticulous process of rum production. The tour guides share fascinating stories about the estate's history, the legacy of John Watling, and the evolution of rum making in the Bahamas. Additionally, the tour concludes with a visit to the Red Turtle Tavern where guests can sample various spirits produced right at the distillery. Upon visiting John Watling's distillery, one is immediately drawn into the artisanal process of rum making that has been fine-tuned over centuries in the Caribbean. The distillery prides itself on using traditional English methods, combining these old-age techniques with modern touch. They ferment their carefully selected sugarcane, distill the mash in copper pots, and finally age the liquid in white oak barrels, which impart depth, color, and character to the rums. John Watling's offers a variety of premium rums that cater to a range of palates. This includes a pale rum that is light, smooth, aged for up to 2 years in oak barrels and suitable for cocktails or enjoying neat. An amber rum aged for up to 3 years. This rum has a richer, fuller body with hints of toasted wood. And their premium Buena Vista rum, crafted in commemoration of the estate itself. This rum is aged for 5 years and showcases a complex blend of flavors. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the thumbs up button, liking it. Please consider subscribing to our channel for more great cruise content, and check out our website, cruisingaddicts.com. Happy sailing!